Hello guys, welcome back to another LS on board. We're back with the GP1. So this is the first 20-minute race. You've got this 20-minute race and then one more 20-minute race. It's a full 20-minute sprint, no pit stops. First race, as you can see, is a grid start, and then the second one is, I believe, a rolling. I'm not so sure. But you'll see what happens. We'll be commentating over it today. So yeah, enjoy. I start P8 and let's get into the race. So here we go then, 5 red lights, starting P8, here we go then. Starting on the outside is a very big disadvantage. As you see, Michael gets free on the right, I'm going to stay on the inside here, and he fortunately gets through, so I'm down to P9. And here is when it all just takes for a big turn, as you see there. I will show you on the replay. So we're going to go back on the replay here, go normal speed, and then we'll slow it down a bit more. Where you can see Michael going through the driver on the inside there, and from a neutral perspective, it's just, I think it's a racing incident. It's just one of those. We'll go a bit slower here. As you can see, Michael going on the inside there. He will be the inside for the fast right-hander, but it just looks as if, from a neutral perspective, Michael didn't anticipate how much of a gap there was on the inside for the other driver. And it's just one of those things, unfortunately. I would say it's a racing incident, but it's just about leaving a bit more space. I'd say there was no fault of any driver there. It's just of how tight that little section is. But yeah. So as the scenario is now resolved and the marshals have got everyone back in their positions, after that red flag, we are going to be doing a rolling start because of what happened at that grid start just then. So we're just going to go around slowly and go off for a rolling start. So yeah, I'll see you back for the rolling start. So here we go for the restart with a rolling start, starting back in P8 where we started, behind the going green, very late, and there's the green light. We just about get to the outside of the going green, and going to hold the outside here, hope to get the inside, but unfortunately it doesn't work. Going to try to hold the inside for the first corner, but that isn't going to work, so we're going to have to defend that and continue racing. coming up to the fast right-hander here, and this is where you're going to see the car understeer so much there. You see it bouncing into that corner ahead, and this is what determines on how I'm going to go about this race. So you'll see throughout this rest of this race where I'm going to have to try and maintain and let's see, I'll put my thumb down there, and try and just get on with the car. No excuses, just trying to have to gain time in areas where I don't normally gain time. That fast right hand, as you see, coming up towards it again, I've just got to adjust to my driving style and adjust to the kart. As you see again here, bumping a bit more, but I was adjusting a little bit. But throughout the race, you do see me adjust. So at this point in the race, I've got past the green guy. The front of the pack is just ahead. Obviously, I need to take in consideration that I'm going to lose time on that fast right-hander. But you'll see what happens throughout the rest of this race. I just need to keep it consistent around this first half of the track and the last part of the track. Just up here when it comes to the right-hander, I've just got to try and adjust and try and not lose as much time as possible. But as you can see there, it's just such a struggle getting around that fast right-hander. But after that, the rest of the track is alright. It's not too bad. I reckon it probably was pressures with the tyres, I'm not too sure. But yeah, for now we're kind of sitting comfortably in P7 right now. I've got to go slow around that fast right-hander. See what I can do. So the positive of me catching this group in front is that they are battling. The two in front are battling. The guy that I'm following right now is kind of sitting back a bit. But the only negative of this is just that fast right-hander. I'm getting close on the other parts of the track, but then when it comes to there, I'm losing probably, say, 3 to 5 tenths, like half a second, it feels. But if they continue battling, I'm well within this group in front. Harry is an absolute ledge for letting us through there. I like this a lot. Look at this. Very, very high control. So now going under the mez for the final time in this race. We're so close to this group again still. But again, the kart's just not going to do it for us. But yeah, we were so close to this group here. Unfortunately, we just didn't have the pace to get the move done. But finishing P7, again, it weren't a terrible race. We just had to stick with our kart. It wasn't the greatest of karts, but still had a decent race. This guy race up for me, and we respect each other. And yeah, overall wasn't a terrible race. I kind of defended my position pretty well, considering the kart we had. But you know, it happens. This is a good lesson learnt, especially with how the kart was. But I mean, now I've kind of adjusted to how that kart was. For next time, it's going to be easier, and I'm going to be able to cover a lot of ground. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, and we've got one more 20-minute race for the GP1, which will be next, and I'll see you for that one. Cheers guys.